Greetings! My name's Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved, and welcome back to, well, guess. Well, OBS is being cooperative today, so I'm feeling pretty good. Now then. Oh. I forgot to do that thing I mentioned about the save games. Whatever. Okay. So, what were we doing? Oh yeah, we were searching for the carrier. We got a lead on the Shabnak, but it turned out to just be an albino. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck it was. The game called it an albino. It was some weird thingamajig that drained my health while I was near it, but probably wasn't actually the carrier. I mean, I know carriers. They don't drain your health when you're near them. They send out loads of interceptors to fiddle away at you. Oh yeah, and then we discovered that fucking Sabarov is up to his usual tricks, up to his usual nonsense. We're gonna be burning some women alive because they might be the carriers. Oh yeah, and we know that we definitely know there's a yeah, and also because whoever the carrier is, most likely is the one that infected the cathedral. So yeah, and now we're gonna go swing by to check on Great. Oh yeah, and also we learned that supposedly one of the suspects for being the carrier is this lady named Clara, but Clara insists that there's actually a changeling pretending to be her. You know, as you do. But yeah, there is reason to suspect Clara because we have heard that supposedly she's been going in and out of the plague districts and been unharmed by the disease, but that's not reason enough to. That's not a huge reason to suspect her because I've been going in and out of the plague districts, and I've not been affected by the disease. So she could just be like me, very good at avoiding it. Also, if I recall, she's one of the potential player characters, so she's probably not evil. Probably. Anyways, supposedly Grace is shacked up with the changeling, or something like that. So we're gonna go swing by Grace. I got a niece named Grace. Oh yeah, and also we're going to be testing the people, the 4 main suspects, well, no, 5 main suspects' blood. In order to check to make sure that they don't have the plague. And we're going to be testing it against the samples that we got from the heart of someone who had the plague. Alright. Hello. What's so amazing about her?
They don't trust me. Like I don't know what to do.
My head is splitting. Have you seen Clara? She's hiding in the infected part of the town, most likely. Maybe somewhere by the station. A terrible person is coming from the capital to execute her tomorrow. She wanted to hide between the carriages, then slip onto a train and leave, but didn't want to do it without saying goodbye to Murky and Sticky first. Grace, does Clara have a twin sister? Shabnak Adias made a habit of pretending to be Clara. She came to me once, talked to me. I didn't realize it at first, and then I wondered, why was she so tall? So I looked down and saw it. She had no feet, just broken bones sticking out of her shoes. So scary. I was so short of breath, I ran away. And she has such an evil scowl, laughing. What did she say? Lots of things. She even mentioned you. Said she was looking for you. Said she wanted to lure you into a trap to fool the doctor. Said the doctor's not so smart. Said that she fooled everyone and she's going to fool him too. Turn his needles into hooks so he won't prick her hands. Damn. Took the words right out of my mouth, Dankovsky.
Have you heard?
Well, that wasn't a huge help at the moment, but okay. So supposedly the Shabnakadir, the clay man-eater, is impersonating Clara and is planning to deceive me in some way. It takes me for a fool. Admittedly a little concerning, but alright, let's, nothing for it now. Let's swing over to Ruben so we can test these blood samples. Alright. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you walking into the fence? What the fuck? We can't stop here. This is cutthroat country. Easy. Ooh, and a lockpick. Very nice. Oh, hi. I'm not sure burning yourself alive is a very practical strategy. Uh-oh. Ruben's gone. That's concerning. Alright then, let's, oop, the blood samples in. Well, it looks normal. They look exactly identical. I don't have the sample with me to, you know, test it against. Not sure where the hell that went. But, if they look identical, which means either both of them are the carrier, which seems unlikely, or neither of them are. Now that we've peed up into space, let's go test these two people. Oh, so they're one of those weird thingamajigs. What is their deal? What? What is it stuck on? Fucking rats. Rats everywhere, spreading the fucking plague, and these patrolmen do nothing about it! Even though they're fucking massive rats that would be very easy to notice. Move! Why are you determined to block my way past the fucking plague cloud? Asshole! The problem with stacking systems in games is that they penalize you for having a bunch of random bullshit rather than just having large numbers of single items. Large numbers of single types of items. And that's a problem because, and that's a problem here especially, because this game is built around you having large numbers of random fucking items. Oi, I need your blood.
What?
Yesterday I finally saw the murderer, a very unpleasant sight. What? What do you mean you... Hang on. Alright. So, what is the news? Any further discoveries? Any further discoveries? Yesterday, I finally saw the murderer. A very unpleasant sight. Oh, is that so? What was that voice? Is that so? Would you tell me more? It could have been worse. What we're dealing with is a bacterium of a very distinctive type, though I have to admit I've never seen anything like it. It propagates extremely quickly. It's truly unbelievable. However, I have a theory already. A disgusting worm with a horned head and a cluster of long, clawed feelers. There's a characteristic heaviness at the bottom of its body. When dormant, it resembles a woman in a wedding gown. I'm kidding. It looks nothing like that. Look at... Yeah. Coincidences every which way. Am I being delirious? Why else would no one else recognize what is so obvious to me? Indeed, the story of my life, believe it or not, trying desperately to draw their attention to what seems to be painfully obvious, offering any conceivable proof that these coincidences must be studied, to no avail. Yeah, story of my life too. Whatever.
People die.
Oh, I guess that's the end of the conversation. Feel it's a bit abrupt. Hang on.
I should let...
Yeah, it could have been worse. But we're dealing... Yeah. What kind of theory? A bacterium of this kind could only emerge in a very specific environment, so I suspect that all cases we're dealing with have to have a common source. I so much hope it's true. If this source of infection is eradicated, the outbreak will cease. Let's see, an infection like this could only be spread by a living being, in whose blood the bacteria procreate at an insane rate. I don't believe that the host realizes that at all. Make note of how the disease behaves. It burns bright, and then it burns out very quickly. Why? The bacteria that have already escaped into the open will expire very soon. They can't survive without living blood, and whenever they find blood, they immediately deplete it, to consequently perish like fish out of water. Well, this leads us to a very simple conclusion. Find the guilty party and burn them. Then the age of blissful serenity will come down upon us. If only it was so simple. Indeed.
She doesn't.
Am I not gonna take her blood? What?
I keep forgetting.
Isn't that... I'm curious. Okay, I don't know what the fuck is on with that, but hopefully I don't need her blood. Hopefully it's not like yesterday or that is yesterday in game, where I had to deal with the fucking quest bugging out and having to redo the entire fucking day. I hope this is the first step on the road to disappointment. Anyways, I should really get rid of some of these lockpicks before I run out of inventory space. Yes! Schmouder! Oh yeah! Star Wars, baby! I mean, not that I've so far had any use for Schmouder so far, but hey, if nothing else, it's fucking thousands of bucks worth of medicine, so... Alright, I'm here for your blood.
It's all right. The train will arrive soon. It will bring everything we need to be saved.
I'd be extremely thankful if you could feed me and provide me with some medicine. Yeah. Oh. Or not. Well, it's a long shot anyways.
What?
Not like that. I only came to check on you. I've been thinking. Do you think this evil can be punished at all? If it has neither a source nor a carrier, how can it be stopped? It's dissolved in the things that can be neither cut nor burnt. This challenge is beyond human capabilities, isn't it? Tell me, does the Inquisitor arrive today? Why do you ask? The purpose of the Inquisition, if just that. They exist to do the humanly impossible. That's the only way to justify their horrible license. Rumor has it we've been sent someone particularly sinister. Is that true? I think it's Kavinsky, or the peculiar man. He's a morphine addict. He'll take morphine, doze off for a day, then present a solution to any problem. He's living with one foot in the grave and another on the scaffold, but he has yet to make a single mistake. And you're obliged to suggest a complete and workable solution to the Inquisitor, aren't you? Well, not necessarily, but if I do, no one would dare lay a finger on my Venatica. The powers that be gave me their word. It's entirely possible that my victory award would be a discovery that'll prolong human life from 60 to 70 years to 100. Well, you're almost done, aren't you? In fact, if we could study Simon's body, perhaps it could be prolonging human life to centuries even. Almost done, aren't you? You've figured out how to crush it, haven't you? You've estimated and calculated the requirements, haven't you? I have. The only thing left for me is figuring out where it's creeping from, and then let the Inquisitor deal with the source. Let him organize the mass production of my vaccine. Let him establish order and do his best to avoid more deaths. As for me, I'll leave the place. But this evil has no source. I feel uneasy. I'm afraid you're about to be dealt a hard blow today. You are broken, Lara. You're used to mourning the sorrows of this world. I, on the other hand, am used to winning. And still didn't get any blood. Damn it. Oh, whatever. Yeah. Obviously, everything has a source, even if that source is bizarre and seemingly incomprehensible. Indeed, in some cases, cause precedes in some cases, effect precedes cause. But regardless, well, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do, considering I wasn't able to get blood tests from them. I wasn't able to get blood tests for them. I don't know why. I'm worried. Well, I don't know. Like the one lady said, if you hit a dead end, go talk to Eva Yon. So let's do that, shall we? What the fuck was that? Come on, you drama queen! Die! A lot of nonsense. Oh, hi! What the fuck are you doing here? What the fuck is she doing here? Hi.
I'm sick. The world is going dark.
Hi, hi, Doctor. Hi, Clara.
It's not.
You so much as move, you little tramp. Were you looking for me? May I touch your forehead? What for? I want to ease your burden. You're horribly exhausted, and yet you somehow managed to survive, even though you've been infected many times. Which means you were dying many times, doesn't it? Oh, how I want to be of help to you. Oh, I haven't been infected even once. What the fuck are you talking about? Were you in the cathedral last night? Tell me. Of course. I'm not denying it. But I was trying to help them. And I did. I've cured a lot of them, promise. I fed them water and offered gifts, because this way it was easier for them to believe, and that's very important. Placebo. Huh? When I was leaving, I was sure I'd managed to cure them all. I must have missed someone. Or something. I know it's my fault, but I swear I wasn't the cause of all this. My heart would have sensed that. Though I have to admit I'm confused already. Yeah, you're fucking confused. Confused? It doesn't matter. It's not like you believe me anyway. Indeed. What if my blood turns out to be wrong in some way? What will you do to me then? Hand first, questions later. Yes, of course. Right or left? Sorry, I don't care. And stand still. Alright, we got another blood sample. Alright, at last. Let's test it then, shall we? Good thing we've got an old tester here. Alright. Close blood test. That looks... Hang on, let me pull up a screen cap of the other one. Yeah, they look... As far as I can tell, they look identical. Alright. Alright then. Doesn't seem to be anything wrong with your blood then.
Are you sure you're in good health? I'm glad.
I've taken a look at your blood. It is the strangest blood I've ever seen. What? I mean, it looked normal. But it doesn't contain the thing I was looking for. Could I have lost this battle? I've mulled it over, and here's what I think. Hand me over to the Inquisitor. I'll have to talk to him anyway. You have every right to do that, don't you? And most importantly, you won't be making a mistake. I've already told you, you were not the witch. Is my word not good enough for you? I've mulled it over, and, well, people must be right. The key to this mystery, the mystery of the disease, must have something to do with me. Even if I'm not the cause, I'll help the Inquisitor get to the bottom of all this. He'll find a way to extract the truth from me. On a rack. No, not going to happen. Well, I never. Are Inquisitors allowed to torture people? You didn't know that? You must have been born yesterday after all. Whatever I do, I can't avoid meeting him. Why don't we just fix it so that you will be turning me in? That'd be a great victory for you, wouldn't it? Why are you frowning? And what would be the value of such a victory? The real foe has not been identified yet. Or do you expect me to behave like they do? To engage in wishful thinking? Lie to everyone and to myself? Like those who are in charge of our fate and who I despise so much? No, I refuse. Something is wrong here. True, Clara's blood is indeed unusual, but it is also clear of any infection. There is no plague carrier. The primary assumption proved incorrect. The cornerstone of my theory has crumbled. I failed to discover the source of the infection, and I was unable to finalize the treatment methodology. What am I going to say to the Inquisitor tomorrow? Well, I'm not... It seems a bit premature to say there's no plague carrier just because Clara wasn't it. And also Aspity and Anna. I still haven't tested these two bozos, but even if it's none of them, honestly, I never thought that it was even likely that it was any of them, besides maybe Clara. If it was going to be anyone, it would be it would most likely be someone who's keeping on the down low. It could just be easily be some random bozo. Or, perhaps, this supposed changeling that Clara mentioned.
It's not
if such
me.
a thing exists. I don't know. Still, this is a setback, to be sure. But I wasn't really expecting to be able to find the carrier this quickly or easily, so... Well, that seems to be the long and short of it today. Don't know. Do you have any other quests? Maybe I'll get another letter at some point. But yeah. So... what did we even accomplish today? Well, we stopped the Termitary from getting burned down. And that's about it, really. Well, shit. So, we're not really any closer to finding to stopping the disease than we were yesterday. We spent all day either going after red herrings or stopping morons in this place from doing something really stupid. I'll go see. I'll go talk to Sabarov and see what he has to say on the subject, if he has anything to say. All right.
That's okay.
Nope. Absolutely nothing. God damn it. Oh, wasn't waste. Okay, so I guess that means I'm done for the day. Having accomplished very, very little. Well, that's that then. Okay. We didn't really accomplish much, but we sure did a lot. Tomorrow, the Inquisitor arrives, and no doubt things will go tits up yet again. This seems to be around the halfway point of the game. I'm still not convinced there isn't, the carrier theory isn't still the case. Since we just disproved that certain individuals aren't in fact the carrier. I don't know. We just don't have enough information. And also, we still aren't... And also there's the elephant in the room of the, you know, angry mist. The fucking plague clouds, which definitely do not need a medium of living blood to subsist on, and can definitely spread the plague. So, how do we know that that there wasn't just a fucking mist cloud that snuck its way into the cathedral somehow? Or rats? What if a rat somehow got in? Or any number of things. I don't know. But at least we'll be sure. But yeah, with the Inquisitor arriving, that could be either that could be an issue or a boon. Hopefully the Inquisitor will be... The Inquisition will be reasonable, but... the Inquisition. Probably be as obnoxious as the fucking town has been. Well, that's for tomorrow. Until then, I have been Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. And remember, dislike the video, unsubscribe if you for some reason subscribed, and leave a nasty comment in the comment section down below. So long, suckers.